Press this. You are soft lock. Oh. Well, that's annoying. All right, hold on. I'm not crazy, right? Can I walk through this? What is this block? What? Where's the button? Good luck. So apparently this is literally, I guess, the most difficult to find the button ever, or at least the last level. Let's see how truly hard this is. I've played quite a lot of find the buttons, and I mean, I think the last one we did was quite difficult compared to a lot of the other ones. So I'm pretty confident in saying that we should be able to find this. There are only 10 levels. I feel like a bunch of these spots like this one are probably gonna be cheap. Yeah, not this way. And they're not really gonna have a button in it, but I still gotta check. While this isn't the absolute latest version, this is 121.5, pretty dang close. So there's gonna be a lot of things that I'm unfamiliar with as well within this. It feels like we need to go up, maybe? Is it? Ooh, that's not a bad spot, but it feels like it's trying to almost like lure you in here. You know, I feel like I should, ooh, is that it right there? Is this literally, there we go. All right, so level 2, Mushroom Island easy. So I feel like we should, some point, we should probably, like, when I feel like, oh, this like feels like it should be a spot, or I feel like I should look over here. Maybe I should do the opposite if they really think it's gonna be that difficult. Oh yeah, we're not supposed to take stuff out of blocks. So chests for once are actually off limits completely. I'm so used to them being in a lot of find the button maps, so you can find a button or that or one on your head. So the question is if, and item frames are also banned. So wondering where this is, if all of those other spots are out. So it's physically in the map. It's not like in an inventory of some sort. All right, let's get to the top of the shroom. There we go. I don't think it's gonna be up here. I want to check that fire pit, but I want to make sure I get everything else here first. Checking from above. Hold on. That looks intriguing. Can I don't see anything in there, but that feels like it'd be a really nasty spot. If you don't spot it from the angle, I feel like you would miss it. It's not behind the banner in any way, is it? No, I don't see it behind the banner. I'm not too worried about checking the water. Checking water is usually pretty easy, so I feel like if this is truly that difficult to find the button map, it's not going to be in the water, because usually you have to make a pathway for it to exist, or you have to have an air block, or in a chest for it to work with water. Ooh, what's this? Feel like this is a trap. Press this. You are soft lock. Oh. Well, that's annoying. Now, I actually should mention that apparently this map specifically, if you guys want to play it, which is in the link in the description down below, as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy as well. But there's no spawn point, so you don't forget to manually reset your spawn point. Also, I spawned in the void when I started the map. Ooh, what's behind here? I see that. Yes, there it is. Or is that a trapdoor? I can't tell. That looks like a button. I really can't tell if that's a button or not. It feels like that should be a button. I can't really, or is it a half slat? I can't tell. Okay, hold up. There's gotta be some way to tell. That feels suspicious. There's no way to actually see in there outside of this. So if it's this, that can't be it. But look how small the block difference is. That's less than half a block. So I don't know what else. I'm trying to think of another block type that would be like that. I can't get a different angle. I think it's too wide. I don't think it's a button. I think I'm going crazy. All right, so this was the other part of the mushroom we saw on the tree, right? So there is a way in here, which makes me less confident about how good this would have been as a hiding spot. Not really seeing anything. Each level is supposed to be more difficult than the last. I don't see anything in that corner. Okay, we're narrowing down the spots left for us to actually check, which is worrying me since we're only on level 2 of 10. I haven't checked underneath the clouds yet, but I'm trying to just make sure I've checked everything up high first, so I don't really have to worry about it. Double check the fireplace here. Okay, under the clouds. Feels like it'd be obvious, but maybe you'd skip over it. No. Yeah, that didn't feel right. We haven't really searched the water. Is there any pathway? I thought it might have been like under the boat or something, but I didn't see anything down there. Anything with this rock? Ooh, here we go. Think this is to trick you. I don't see a button in here. I'm trying to take a look at every single angle, because if anything I've learned in Find the Button, its angles are extremely important, because I've seen plenty of spots like this where a button is in there even though it looks like it's not. I feel like I've passed, obviously I've passed where it's been. I've been over this entire second level, but I feel like I've looked into the spot, and that spot back here bothers me. But it really, the more I look at it, the less and less it feels like a button spot, right? But I can't tell how big it is, but it feels like the right width, like height, but I feel like it's the wrong width. Like it's too wide. And like, even if it was it, right? I cannot click it. I can't get any closer. So, no matter what, this can't be it. All right, the only thing I can think of is if we choose to soft lock ourselves again, because this was the only place we didn't really check, right? We saw the sign, we came over here, we pressed this button. It's got to be down here. I've checked every other inch of the top of the map, so it's gotta, okay, I don't see it on the floor. What about the ceiling, I guess? I mean, I feel like we would see it if it was on the wall, even as a stone button, right? So it's got to be somewhere. I mean, there's a poke up here. This is exactly where it is. I can't believe I missed that the first time around. All right, level 3, upside down, also apparently easy. Their version of easy, I don't know. I would say it's more like medium, so maybe I'm not as skilled or as experienced as I once thought. But then again, I mean, the new Minecraft button, find the button maps are harder than the older ones, and they are always getting harder with new blocks, new additions. This is weird. This is weird. Upside down. Okay, so I guess let's start in the sky. I don't want to miss anything, right? So let's see if there's nothing on this cloud. One thing we do know is some physics of Minecraft are the same no matter what. For example, leaves. Can't place a button on them, especially not connected to anything. So if it's on a tree, it has to be on the trunk or inside leaves on a different block or on just a different block in general. So more than likely, it's not on any of these trees. So if it's on the clouds, the outside or inside of the house or something else, I guess, that might not be visible to us yet. I feel confident that I've checked the clouds on the ground, because that's totally a normal sentence. Question is, how do we get up to the house? This way? Yeah, this way. Okay, let's see here. Can I get, where does this take? There's a villager? Why is there a villager? No, the villagers, how did you do that? How did you do that? He's walking upside down. And he's got the walking animation, right? So he's not like in a minecart. What? How do that? Grum. Oh, name tag. But that's still, wait, but that still wouldn't design. Oh, there he goes. Oh, that's so funny. The only reason I thought he was physically on the ceiling upside down was because he was on the tree. If he wasn't on the tree, I wouldn't have thought that. I thought he was actually walking upside down the entire time. I mean, technically he is walking upside down, but not in the way I thought. Oh, there's invisible blocks. Interesting. This is a very small area. I can't trade with you for anything, right? Because I don't think I can get an item in any way. Yeah, you don't even have a job. I have a nasty feeling it's gonna be like halfway up a tree, not this high up and not as low as the ground. It's tucked away somewhere on a specific corner you have to look through. That's the feeling I'm getting right now, right? Because I'm not, the house is locked off by invisible blocks. So there's not really anywhere to hide. I'm not seeing anything on the trees. I'm not. So that gut feeling was wrong. I don't understand. Is there something I'm missing? There's got to be an angle here somewhere. I'm not sure at all. I'm really not sure. It was, oh, it's literally right here. Wow, I should have found that so much sooner. It was on the tree, like I said. Medium, abandoned tower. Great. We have outside, sewer, and inside. This is gonna be painful. Let's see if we can check the outside of this building first. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, let's take a base sweep first here, because there are gaps in this building that we can clearly look through. There are gonna be half slab slots, stair slits that we can see through, like that right there. They're all gonna be higher up, so we're gonna have to actually get up there and look. All right, well, that's done. Let's climb up here, I guess. This is not gonna be easy. Oh, and I've already fallen. Nothing in that one. Go here. Not seeing much. Could be something there. I can't. Nope, that's a... Okay, see, that's a stair. If it's a half slab, they can put a block behind it or a button behind it in a specific way. All right, let's check the roof, because these vines are annoying me. I don't see anything up here on the roof. Huh, where are you? Enter Apipu. There's no way that's how you say it. Apui? Apui. Apui. I have no idea. Oh, this looks like an absolute mess. That's what this is. Okay, let's see. Can we trigger anything? Start map. Okay, so the piston does move. That's not what I meant directly, but good to know. I can't get under this way. Crap. You don't do anything. I can't get past in any way. Is the button up here, right? Like, is it like behind this guy and I can't see it somehow? All right, I don't think there's anything to this. Let's get out of here. No, not the cobweb. Still have to check the inside and the rest of the outside of the building. So I guess let's make our way top to bottom. Oh, wait, let me in. I know there's a way I can get in here. Alrighty, so nothing under the bed, which makes sense. It looks like it's a single floor design, so there's not multiple layers, which means most likely a button is not going to be in the floor unless it's on the bottom floor. Doesn't make me feel any more confident. I feel, because they said they took 5 days and a team of players to make, run, and test this map, right? So, and they seemed quite confident that it would not be easy. And I'll give them this. Their easier levels were definitely more challenging than most easy levels. What I'm mainly curious about is how far do they go? Do they have like redstone automated contraptions or something? You know, because some maps have something where you have to open a chest or press a certain button or activate a code that unlocks this, which rotates this. We're not supposed to break blocks at all, so these are useless. We're also not supposed to take anything out of chests either, but you can activate stuff or redstone by opening things. So I'm still wanting to check inside of everything and see if it activates redstone or something. We haven't checked the sewers yet, so I shouldn't get freaked out yet, because this building does seem, while it's interesting, the outside seems more interesting and intriguing to hide a button than the actual inside of this building does. The inside almost seems like a scapegoat, you know, or a fall guy. So let's see, where is this button? I don't like that it's dark. Is that a button on the end of this, or am I seeing? I can't tell. It's dark. I think that's the whole point. Looks like a button on it, but I think it's just a shading. Cobwebs aren't nice. How extensive is this sewer? I don't like the looks of this. I feel like I see buttons, and I'm not. I'm just not. Hey, redstone torch. A little bit of light. No, not there yet. I don't see it. Because I'm not seeing it in here, which disturbs me, because this was my last hope. Well, not my last hope, but it was where I was pretty sure we'd find the button. There's plenty more of the outskirts of the actual physical building walls itself. I checked 2 sides of 4, but I mean, it's not exactly helping my odds anymore. So we've got to check. We know we checked the most sided vine side, right? So let's just go ahead. Let's check the rest of this side. There's a slit there, or a slot, whatever you want to call it. That's an interesting block to just completely be missing, but I guess it doesn't really matter. What about, I can't see up there, right? But I feel like it's a one thick wall right here, so I guess you can't really hide anything on the other side. But I'm still trying to be careful. Okay, ain't see anything yet. Oh, it's right here. It is on the outside. Yeah, this is all the leaves, but no vines. Which makes sense, I guess. We checked the vine side. Okay, so this is level 5, in-city medium. Alright, I guess let's get started. I'm getting more nervous as we get into this because I'm not feeling any confidence that I had at the very beginning. We're halfway through and we starting to have a decent amount of struggles. Not too much yet. We're still finding the buttons with, I won't say relative ease, but I won't say harsh difficulty either. Alright, what about behind the banners? I've been tricked with that one too many times, and I've actually checked and missed them before too, so I don't want to make that mistake again. I can't see behind these. Is that it right there? It's literally, don't tell me it's behind the banners, or is it fake? No, there are fake buttons. I don't remember reading that in the description. No, that can't be. Don't do it to me. You got my hopes up. I guess the banners are kind of a known spot now. I keep pressing it like it's gonna change my fate, and it's not. Oh well. That's sad. That's sad. Okay, so where would I hide a button in this? What looks like a good spot? I still have to check the banners. I can't not check the banner, even though we just got tricked. I can't even actually get behind the banner. Do the oh, lots of stuff. Don't see any trapdoors or redstone, any triggering from opening of this stuff. good. I can't see behind these banners. So there's not a purple button, right? There's a lot of colored buttons. There's pink, there's white, there's black, there's brown, there's blue, there's red. But I don't think there's a purple button. So I don't think we could hide one so easily on this decoration. I'm assuming it's outside. Outside the obvious spot, which is one of the reasons I came inside first. If it's inside, I have the best of finding it right away. All right, actually checking outside. Now this is gonna be a bit harder. And I'm not liking the looks of this button field. Okay, so let's start climbing the coral. Because on top of the coral is kind of the only places I haven't checked, which will lead me to on top of the building. Okay, I can get to the roof now. Yes. Okay. Oh, is this it? Is that another fake? Don't tell me it's another fake button. Why? Why? I guess it's so obvious, but why? I'm trying to look up the wall and see if there's a bump or something, like a button would stick out. I don't know. Am I missing something? Like, I feel like there's got to be something somewhere. I'm right. Is it on the floor? Is there like a slot in this endstone somewhere? There's not endstone slabs, right? There's not like vanilla ghost blocks now. All right, hold on. I'm not crazy, right? That looks, I can't tell. Hold on, can I walk through this? I can't. What the fudge is that? How did you do that? What is this block? What? There's no mods. There's no resource packs. How did you do this? This is more than just like an invisible block. How? How did you? I have barely noticed that. If I hadn't slowed down my thought process and while I was talking, because I would never have. It's such a tiny difference of color, and when you move around, it almost looks like it shifts because of how slight the variation is. It just looks a tad bit more gray. What the fudge is that? That's oh my god. This is like button. This doesn't feel right. Is that really it? And this is hard? Oh god. I don't like this. I don't like this. This scares me. I am scared of this map now. How did they do that? I don't know. There's not a ghost type block from Security Craft mod in newer Minecraft, right? There's not, right? There's not. No. I guess, hold on. So how could you, I guess you could take an item frame or a picture frame, right? And you could put a picture of the block on there, right? But it looked like it glowed. I'm not crazy, right? That looked like it moved or something. Oh, maybe I'm just tired. I don't know. That was something else. I'm so sketched out now that I'm really worried about this level. And this is hard. It's so dark. This magma, these produce more light than this, right? How did they? Yo, this map is intriguing. And we're only apparently just getting to the good stuff because, what? Oh, no. I don't have a good feeling about this. I really don't have a good feeling about this. I'm actually so nervous. I don't want to say I don't think I can do this level, but I've got a bad feeling. I've got a really bad feeling. First of all, this is the hardest Find the Button map so far. Not in terms of direct difficulty, but in scaling. I feel like the two easy levels and the two medium levels were high, medium, or I guess intermediate levels for most Find the Button maps that I experienced, right? And now we're on hard. So I feel like this is going to be like an expert for like a normal, regular old Find the Button map, right? These guys seem pretty dedicated to this craft, which scares me a lot. I don't know. And I have a historically bad time on nether maps and Find the Button. There's no way they're just gonna tell you that, right? I can't not. What is it for? Oh, I was in the wrong spot. Good luck. Oh no. Oh no. A maze? Oh my god. Maybe they're right. Maybe. What is that? That looks like it's not partially broken, right? We're not supposed to break blocks, but you can see the breaking animation appear. So it looks like it's like, you know how suspicious sand and gravel looks? Sort of like that. There's more here. Are there new netherite blocks I don't know about? I don't like this. A maze inside of a Find the Button? Okay, this is a single path. Dead end. We're dead end. We're getting too many splits here. I can't keep track of this. Please run into a dead end. No, it looped back. Where am I? No. Okay, I'm lost. Oh, no. There were too many splits. I couldn't remember where I was going. But right now I feel trapped. Oh, no. And there's another half on the other side of the water I haven't checked out either. Unless this is connected to that, which it could be. There's the water, so let's go this way. Okay, we haven't checked out this half nearly as much. I don't see anything either. That's the problem. I'm looking for a button. I don't know if it's gonna be down here. This feels like a big old troll. I don't think the button's down here. Let me out. I can come back later. I don't think it's down there. I feel like it's a massive troll. It's so hard to check a maze for a button. It feels a lot more difficult for me. Oh! Yes! It is not a fake button! Okay, so level 7. Oh my god, we have 3 levels left. This is nuts. I don't know if I have time to even finish this map. It's 10 p.m. I need this up before midnight, right? And I have an hour and a half of raw footage. I still have to edit and everything. And don't tell me one of these are gonna be the buttons, right? We have to click them. There's literally, you never know. You literally never know. It could be a psychological psych out trick. It could be a reverse psychology or something. Oh, what is this level? A city? A mini city? I grant, but still. Okay, the buildings don't look like you can go inside all of them, but a lot of them in some way or another. And it's dark. They really like their dark theme. I don't know. What's the good way to even start sweeping this map? Okay, outside, I guess. Let's check the light posts. Oh, I don't like this. It's definitely gonna be in or on one of the buildings, right? Like there's 6 to 8 buildings, 4 to 8, 6, whatever. Okay, empty. Okay, this is not empty. Tripwire? It forces me down? Is that all it does? Can I not? Okay, I can get out. Okay, I thought like maybe it's a trap. You like couldn't get out. I don't see anything in here. Nothing that I don't. It's such a small area. If I miss it in there, I'm gonna be so mad. So we're getting to the tops of buildings now. This is just, it feels so scattery. I'm better with symmetry. I really am. Ow, I fell. What about, okay, I can't go inside of you. Can't go inside of you. That's a lighting issue. Is there something? That feels suspicious, the way this light right here is. It could be just some glowstone underneath the map there. That's exactly how that happens in other ways as well, but that's a suspicious. Look down and spam right click. Okay, well I can spam up to right click too. I'm not gonna go down because it wasn't down last time, and that's where you told me to go. Get to this. Okay, is it in this little section here? No, I don't see it. Don't know how to even tackle this map. This is so, like, I'm trying to do a building at a time, but they're linked and then they're not linked, and then there's each one's taller or shorter. And then there's the outside of each building. Trying to think. I don't have no brain power. Where would I put the button on this map? I would probably put it on the wall or in a really dark corner, hiding either underneath the top layer or the very roof of a building. So let's check not those places, because we said earlier we should go with not my gut when I feel like I'm thinking of something. I haven't checked in here yet. Bed is too obstructed. Great. That doesn't turn you off. That doesn't activate anything either. Do you do something? Levers could be a redstone trick. Come on. No, nothing happened. I guess let's go down. Oh, it says look up and spam right click. You can't go down. Oh, okay. Oh, I was hoping there would be multiple floors. It's not. You only, wait, hold on. Hold up. I thought I saw a little more space there for a second. Let's check this again. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Right here. Is it not here? Is this just to troll you? No. Go back. Okay, whatever. We know what that is. I think that's just there to troll you. Clouds. There's ladders on the clouds. You're meant to be over here. I don't like the idea that there's ladders on the clouds like you're meant to be over here. It feels like a trick. feels like a trickety trap. Like, they want you to look over here, so you're not really supposed to look over here, because it's a magic trick, misdirection or something. I'm not really sure. I'm just kind of spouting nonsense at this point. I don't know where to look. I'm really, really unsure. They really damage an anvil just so they can make the damage anvil look. That's really intriguing. Can I get... Okay, let's get on top of the lightning rods here. There we go. On top of this. Hey, I said up here. There we go. Up here. And go up more, right? Is it gonna be at the absolute top? Come on! Yes, we made the jump. I've got a feeling. Please tell me I'm right. I can't go up any higher. This is the dead end of this run. I can get over here. Which doesn't do anything for me. All the inside of the buildings were extremely tiny, right? So, and I don't think there's any that I haven't checked. This one, you're a dead end. You're iron doors with no entry point and a dead end. I keep flicking all the levers I see, right? Oh, we haven't checked in here. Alrighty. Nothing through the painting. Anything under the bed? No. Don't see anything here. I don't see a space under the bed. I don't see how you could hide a button in here. There's nothing in the painting. It's not like a door trick, right? Sometimes they use 2 doors to block a pathway off. No. I'm really, really not sure. It's definitely not in this elevator shaft thing. Yeah, I see it and I'm spamming right click. Well, Rockstars, I didn't rage. I think it's purely because I'm just a little tired and I don't have the energy. Also because I'm not mad. I'm just annoyed. I can't find the button. I thought I was doing well for a pretty difficult map. We're stuck here on level 7. I have my suspicions about a level or here or two about like where the button is in one of these buildings, but I can't find it in either of the buildings. It was the elevator building and then this one because it seemed so dull, and the elevator had that hidden hallway and I just couldn't find anything else. So I think we're gonna have to end it here. I can't find it. There's no tutorial on the map itself. I can't find a video on this very specific map. Let me know in the description down below if you guys know where the button is. I'd love to come back and try to beat these last 3 levels or something at some point, maybe in a short or something. I'm not exactly sure, but leave a like, comment, subscribe down below if you guys did enjoy it. And yeah, this was literally the impossible find the button map. This is the hardest map I've run into ever, and I didn't even get to level 10. But until next time, Rockstars, I'll see you then, and peace.